Now, our situation is getting better financially, actually. I think one of the things we've been able to do, and the focus groups were a good example, really gathering a lot of data has been really good. We've been able to make a very effective case now to the provost and the president about where we are and where our funding needs are.
Well, what's interesting is that you went to focus groups rather than raw use data.
Well, we used raw use data. We do the live qual survey every 2 years, so we had that kind of data. We had a lot of the sort of anecdotal people writing to us and talking about it. But the challenge, I think, the provost that I had at the time has moved on. He was always a good library supporter, but he was also very much of a data-driven guy. And the struggle that he always had was, if I have one faculty member who says, my research is really being hurt because I can't get to all this stuff, and so I go in and I say I have more money, how does he really evaluate that in the context of all of the other needs that he has? You know, because you know, a provost has $1 million and $15 million worth of needs. So why should they put more money into the library? So part of what the focus groups were designed to do was to give us another level of detail where we could go back and say we've done a very systematic approach, and these issues are not just one or two malcontents. These are issues that are really broad throughout the institution and at several levels. So we used lots and lots of data sources to try to make that case, and I think we've been successful at doing that.
Not only did you use data sources, but you really got the library's concerns out front. It's in some ways a public relations.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Technique.
Yeah. So one of the positive things that has come out of all this, and again, I think as we go back and talk about liaisons and engagement with the community, is we are much more tightly engaged with the faculty and with the students than we ever have been before. We are not anywhere near where I think we need to be, but we are certainly miles ahead from the sort of traditional notion of the librarians in the library trying to build a balanced collection with as little input as possible from the faculty. I mean, we don't even really talk about collection anymore because we don't actually collect anything. You know, we license content, we facilitate access to content. We spend a lot of money doing that, but we don't collect anything. So it doesn't make sense to me to even talk about it as a collection.